Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Now it's just a quick one today after I've seen today on Twitter that the BBC are bringing back the channel BBC 3 back to an actual channel on TV. Now BBC moved BBC 3 onto online only, onto BBC iPlayer back in 2016 I think it was. But I guess for the last year or so, they've obviously realised that they need to be back on TV again. Now, BBC 3 for me was the main channel that I grew up in my late teens watching, and as a Doctor Who fan, it was a massive channel for my fandom. This being because it was the first channel that Torchwood aired on. That's what Torchwood started on. It eventually then moved to BBC 2 and then BBC 1 main channel. But BBC 3 got it started. Also, Class was on BBC 3, but that was on the online version. So, which was after 2016, which aired. So it's just on the BBC iPlayer. Now, I don't know, BBC iPlayer isn't Netflix, so maybe that's what they tried to do with BBC 3, making it just available on the iPlayer. BBC iPlayer isn't Netflix though. It is, for me, I think it's a catch-up service. It isn't right to put a whole channel on there with new content, new programmes. It kind of needs to have its own channel and be on TV first, then move to iPlayer. That's my opinion anyway. So maybe if Class had been on BBC 3 on the TV, maybe it might have got a bigger audience. Because for me, BBC 3, I haven't watched an awful lot of it. I've watched the odd programme, but I haven't watched it a lot since it moved to online only. I'm not bored of it, but when it was on TV they seemed to have such great programmes on there, and it got me thinking about even more shows. I know BBC 3 advertise on BBC 1, BBC 2 and other BBC channels, but for me, if I'm going to watch BBC 3, it would have to be on TV, and then watching it you'd see the adverts for the great shows come in following, oh this is on next sort of thing, rather than going on to BBC iPlayer specifically to watch something. I wouldn't necessarily watch a certain documentary unless it was on TV anyway, so all the things, They are great shows on BBC 3 on the online only, but I don't think people really want to sit down and watch it of their own time. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe if it was on anyway and they just happened to catch it, it might get more views. That's my opinion of it anyway. I would rather watch if something was actually on TV. As I said before, BBC 3 was a big part of my growing up, my late teens, and part of my Doctor Who fandom, as it brought back Torchwood, as I said. And Doctor Who Confidential was a really great show as well, just to show the behind the scenes, how they actually created some of the episodes, some of the monsters, and some even deleted scenes might have been put on there. So maybe BBC 3 coming back in January 2022, maybe they will start to make Doctor Who Confidential again. And maybe, we know from Revolution of the Daleks, the New Year's Day special, John Barrowman came back, and Eve Miles is Gwen, was mentioned, so possibly Torchwood is still going, there is still a team, so maybe it's a cue for them to make some more episodes. Another thing I loved about BBC 3 is that they showed a rerun of like the previous week's episode of Doctor Who. So BBC Doctor Who would be on BBC One, obviously, and then they'd show the rerun of it on BBC Three on the Friday after. So before the new episode came out, you could have a reminder and a rerun of last week's episode, which I thought was great for me. It fit in with my watching perfectly. BBC Three was such a great channel, and I'm so glad it's coming back. I just wanted to make this short video, guys, just to say BBC Three is returning, guys. So I hope it's got some more great shows on it that it used to. The BBC Three news segment, which was 60 seconds, it's a perfect amount of news, what you need. 60 seconds, literally 1 minute long. It tells you the news, all you need to know, the main headlines, bit of weather, just the main stuff you need to know, and that's it. 60-second news, don't need to know any more than that. Thank you. Good night, sort of thing. And that's going to be it from me for today. I just wanted to make that quick one just to let you know BBC Three is coming back in January 2022. So if you want to see more from me, please like, comment and subscribe. That's been me, Sam P, over and out.